Hi guys, it's Corey Schwartz from Hold Your Sign Against My Cosine. Today we're going to work on linear growths and some certain tricks and models to get us going. Due to some technological difficulties, I have already written out the stuff and I'm just going to slowly go through it. So we're going to start with our quick formulas. Pn equals Po plus n times d. Now the quick way to remember which letters come first is Pn, which is new, comes before P old, which is old. So the new comes first, then the older. So it's Pn equals Po, and then if you're having the older second, you add it n times d. However, it could just as easily be the other way around. Po equals Pn minus n times d. Okay. So now we're going to start a basic problem, and we're going to choose some random numbers, which I already chose. We have P5 is equal to 37, as well as P7 equaling 47. So now we want to find, we're going to look for d in this case. Now, as we know from our formula, we could just plug in these numbers. We could have P7 equals P5 plus n times d, which would translate into P7 equals P5 plus 2 times d. Plug in the numbers accordingly, and we have 47 equals 37 plus 2 times d. Now we subtract 37 from each side, giving us 10. Divide that 10 by 2, and we have d equals 5, which means P6 is equal to 42, and so on and so forth. But let's say we wanted to figure out P0. Obviously, we want to go back to the original start, so let's just look at the formula first. So it would be P0 equals P5 minus n times d. So now we plug in the numbers accordingly, which is Po equals 37 minus 5 times 5. 5 being the distance between P5 and P0, and d as well being 5 because, as we said earlier, it is 5. So now we just do the math, which is 37 minus 25, which will give us 12. So now we know P0 is equal to 12. And if we want, we could double check that. We could put in, I put in P7, not sure why, but P7 equals 12 plus 7 times 5. 12 plus 35, P7 equals 47, just like we wanted. And then if we wanted to go on and on, we could do it. I did P15 here, which would be 12 plus 15 times 5, 12 plus 75 equals 87, etc. So everything works out very nicely. And lastly, I'm actually going to write out for you guys, but just quickly, we're going to add in addition to that, the arithmetic sum. So let's say we decide to do P0 to P6, let's say. Let's keep it small. So we're going to do the arithmetic sum formula. First off is P0 plus P6 times n divided by 2. P0 being the initial, P6 being the last number in the set, n being the difference between the two numbers, and you just divide that by 2. So now let's plug in some numbers. We get 12 plus 42 times 6 divided by 2. Now I need to do that as well, plus 42 times 6. And we divide that by 2, which gives us 162. So we know the arithmetic mean of Pn, of P0 until P6, which would be 12 plus 17 plus 22 plus 27, etc., etc., will end up being 162 as an arithmetic sum. These are just quick tips to help you get through basic math. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one. All the best.